When people ask me, is it possible for me to be faithful to one man or one woman for the rest of my life that I'm married to? I ask them a simple question. Is it possible to choose one career in life and stay with that career? If the answer is yes, then the answer to marriage, being faithful in marriage, is actually yes. Listen, we spend years preparing ourselves for a career, but we do not think that marriage requires such carefulness. And that is why there is much failure in marriage. There's much infidelity in marriage. Listen, there is no success that is an accident. Success must be intentional, must be prepared for.
Welcome to Love Matters with Harmony N. Discover what you need to know in order to enjoy your relationships.
Hello, good day, and welcome to Love Matters with Harmony. And I'm so excited to be talking about this topic because it's a topic that is disturbing in the whole world right now. People think it's not possible to be faithful in marriage, and I believe and I know that it's actually very possible. It's just that we've been taught the wrong things. So, what exactly are the ways to stop infidelity in your marriage? There are 7 things that you need to know. Let's start from number 1. You need to first of all know why you need to be faithful in marriage. Why is faithfulness important? You know, some people are not faithful because they feel it does not affect them when they are faithful, that it affects only their partner. So anybody that thinks that unfaithfulness does not affect him in a bad way, like in a very bad way, may likely not be faithful. So, first of all, you need to know what is the adverse effect of unfaithfulness to you and to the person who is being unfaithful. And I will help you because some of you do not know what unfaithfulness does to you. Now, oh my god, some of you really need to give this very video a thumbs up so that it will go viral. I'm saving a lot of marriages here. I'm going to save a lot of marriages. You don't know, if you're not married, you don't know when your future husband is going to come across this video. This video is going to be, blowing up your mind, because some people think that cheating does not affect the cheater. I want to give you the things that cheating does to the cheater. What are these things? The cheater is actually the one who is most disadvantaged. You don't know? It is the cheater that is most disadvantaged in a relationship. And I will tell you why. First of all, the cheater is actually cheating because he feels he is not getting enough of something that he needs in a marriage. Okay, he didn't ask himself before he entered the marriage how he didn't really think about it. His appetite, whether his appetite would be quenched by this particular woman or by the marriage itself. So he didn't think about it, but he just discovered that his appetite has not been quenched. Whether it is one of the reasons I'm going to give here that is the cause, whatever the cause of his cheating is, but he thinks that he is doing the person that he's cheating on. The person that he's cheating on is the person that that is most disadvantaged. But that's a lie. That's a lie. Number 1 is that you actually entered into cheating because you were lacking something. Okay, you entered into cheating because you are lacking something, and to lack anything means you are in pain of a particular type. It's painful to lack what you actually should be getting as a result of you being into marriage, and you feel that you are lacking it. Then that means you are somehow pain. In order to alleviate that or assuage that pain of yours, you feel that it was better for you to find someone to cheat with. And guess what? You didn't know that you are cheating yourself. How do I mean? When you find someone that you cheat with, one day that relationship is gonna be over. One day the relationship is gonna be over. And you know what will happen when the relationship is over? You will be more miserable than when you began cheating. You will be more miserable than when you began cheating, because the pain will now double. Have you ever been with someone for a long time, spent your money, spent your time, and invested a lot with that person, and the person just is done with you and leaves you? Which will certainly happen. That person is going to be done one day, because nobody can keep up with someone that is married, whether a young man or cheating on, whether is the man or is a woman that you are cheating with. The man will get tired of cheating with you, the woman, and will move on with his life. The woman will get tired and move on with her life, and you will be more in pain than you started. How do I mean? Number one, you will be in pain of regret and guilt. Guilt alone is a painful experience, to be feeling guilty. That's number one. Secondly, the pain of losing what you have invested in that relationship. And also, our brain is wired to be attached to pleasure. The pain of being, disconnected with the pleasure that we thought we have been having is going to be so painful. So you are cheating yourself. That's not the only reason. No. The second reason why I said that you are cheating yourself is because the person you are cheating on will know. Yes. See, if it's women, they will know. If it's men, nobody is done forever. At first, they will not know. But guess what? They will discover. There's always a difference between the time you weren't cheating on your spouse and the time you are cheating on your spouse. And a sensitive spouse will notice on time or will notice early, but an insensitive spouse may not know for a long time, but time will come, the person will know. And even if the person does not know, there is something else the person is going to know, and that thing is that they don't have all your attention and love. And when someone discovers they don't have, or your spouse discovers they don't have all your attention and love anymore, guess what is going to happen? They are going to withdraw their own love or their own attention or some of the sacrifices they would have done for you. So you are going to suffer from that. The kind of love they would have showered on you, because they know you better, they know what you need. Your spouse knows you better, they know what you need. Then, not only that, you see that person you're cheating with, even if at first the person loves you, it's actually possible to get someone that you're cheating with that loves you. But that love cannot last, because just like any other love, apart from agape love, if it is not watered, it dies. Okay, and one of the ways to water love is by giving it commitment. And if you're married, you cannot give it commitment. You cannot communicate well with the person you're cheating with. And guess what? If the person even loves you at first, the person is going to get tired, and the love is going to gradually begin to die from that person's point of view. And from that moment, when it starts dying, the person will no longer be in the relationship in order to enjoy or give you love. The person will be in the relationship only to take what they can take and leave. Okay, they will be there until they've had whatever it is that can keep them. The only thing that can keep them there is to keep using you for what they want. Maybe you're bringing something important that they need to the table, and once that thing is not on the table, they're gone. So you see, you are cheating yourself. You are cheating yourself by being a cheater. You are just cheating yourself. That's not all. See, I'm sure you've not seen any video where they told you this. I'm telling you, you will not see this kind of video on internet. They will just tell you the normal things that you used to hear. I'm going to be telling you why I know that you are cheating yourself. Another reason why you are cheating yourself is that you have to deal with the stress of hiding your cheating attitude. You'll be stressed out. You're walking there and you're walking the other side, but you are stressed out because you are trying to hide from your wife or your husband, the person you are cheating with. You keep changing password. You have to remember all the passwords you changed all by yourself. My God, cheating is not good for life. It's not good for your health. It's not good for your mental health. And stress makes you grow old easily. So you see, you think you're cheating her, but you're growing old easily because of stress of hiding all the cheatings that you're doing. You think you're stressing him, but you are growing old from hiding. You're getting very much stressed from hiding all the cheating that you have been doing. Okay? Finally, the last but not the least, some men and some women will say, oh, I do not even need the love of my wife. I don't even need her love. And besides, I don't also need the love of the person that I'm cheating with. So it's okay if they don't love me. So you have the money, you feel that you have too much money. And so it's okay if they don't love you, if your wife does not love you, and if another person doesn't love you. Inside your mind that you're telling yourself that thing. You're telling your mind, you're telling yourself that thing, that is okay if they don't love you. But you will suffer from the fact that nobody in your life loves you for who you are. They love you for your money. So you are okay that the person you're cheating with is there for the money, and you are okay that your wife does not love you. She like some people are actually cheating with impunity. So guess what? Your wife no longer loves you anymore. She's just there because you are giving her money. You are using money to confuse the both of them. Do you know what that means? That means you are not really loved. You are only loved because of your money, what you have to put on the table. Okay? Unfortunately, that's how many marriages are, and that is why there are cheatings. It is only because you bring out money and you bring out things, or there are some things you bring on the table, the person benefits from you. That's why you're loved. My dear, is this how you want to live your life? Is this how you want to live your life for the rest of your days? That nobody really truly loves you. Your wife does not love you. Do you know what it means for your wife not to love you? In old age, now she will take care of you. Do you understand? That means if anything happens to your money, you will suffer. You will suffer. First of all, the person you are cheating with will fly away. He or she will just run, disappear. Then, if your wife no longer loves you and the money no come there, she will leave you. She will leave you. Okay? And if at all she stays, man, she will deal with the hell out of you. She will remind you those times that you used to cheat on her. So you see, you are cheating on yourself because you are using your hand to prepare a bad future, to prepare pain for yourself, to cook a soup of pain for yourself. So my dear, number one thing that you should know if you have to have a marriage that is void of cheating is that you must know why cheating is not good in the first place. Because some of you think it's only your spouse that the cheating is affecting. It's affecting you, the cheater. Yes, if you're a cheater watching me, it's affecting you. And it will still affect you. It's affecting you now. It will affect you tomorrow in the future. It's such a dangerous thing to do. It's going to affect you. So many people have died from cheating. It's not even people that are cheating killed them. Just the emotional trauma. I'm sure people do not know that emotional trauma kills. High BP, they kill. We have stayed more on this number one. Number two, the things that you need to do to stop cheating is number two. You must know the things that causes cheating in relationship. You must know the factors that causes cheating in relationship. And like I said, I'm going to still help you with that. That is why I am called the love doctor. Stay tuned. What are those things that causes infidelity in marriages? You need to know that if you don't know the things that can cause unfaithfulness or infidelity in marriage, it just means that you do not have what it takes to be faithful or to have a marriage that is void of infidelity. That is what it means. If you do not know what it takes to be a successful doctor, that means you cannot have the capacity to be a successful doctor. So you see, you need to know what it is that causes infidelity so that you can, prepare ahead of it and arrest those things and make sure that those things do not spoil your own marriages. So what are these things? Number 1, lack of sex. Number 2, lack of good sex, boring sex. Number 3, lack of communication. Number 4, death of feelings. Like when feelings die, your feeling for your wife or your husband just dies. That's number 4. Number 5 is seeking societal validation. Seeking societal validation. These are the things that that causes marriages, that causes infidelity in marriage, and more. If you want to know more about it, then
await the second part of this video coming up soon. Thank you.